Hello, my name is Rahman. I'm going to present my part. Now here we have a pipeline which is successful. It makes it very successful, and it's also for the Jira, and it's all pushed to the Jira. And if there is a task with issue, for example, in the processing, it changed to Gump. And here we have if we have a pipeline failed, it shows that the pipeline is failed and push it to the Jira. And we have this was the script of the Jira. And the project, for example, in the Docker, we have this image that we have generated in the Docker. And when we run the Jenkins, we run in the port of 8080, and in the GitHub, we should set it up. And in the hook, we have a proxy. We must have a proxy. The proxy should be public, not local. And for example, this is for example, we set up the port map. We using for port formatting and for port formatting. For example, here when we write sudo open VPN, for example, my names, we write the password, it gives a result, and now it's direct us for the Jenkins for the GitHub. That's how we integrate them. That's the forwarding from the GitHub to the Jenkins. And if we should put in the URL, the webhook, we should put in the root help, so it direct to the Jenkins. And we also, this is how we set up it. This is how we set up the webhook, because we work on the server, so it should be public. So now we don't need this. And this, as I told you, this is a setup of the webhook. And this is a Jira. For example, here you have a list of tasks. We assign it for me and for my team members. For example, which show that the progress is done or in progress or not done yet. And for example, we can write a comment. We write a comment in Jira, for example. Let me find, if I can find it, the comment. These are the comment. These are the comment, for example, Docker is built, Dockable is completed for 73 even. For example, pipeline is failed. For example, these are the comments that goes to my team members. Anytime I made, or otherwise for it's vice versa, it's true, they can make a change. The comment will, I can see the comment.
I'm Roman, and we have this application. During the build, we can run the application, and it will test the performance of the application. This is called performance test. We have several stages. One of them is a checkout stage, which check is a repository to check if it works or not. And we have a stage of installing dependency for the Node.js application. And we have unit test. This unit test is for example, for setuping the application later. It will also test the application. This is the performance test. It will test the performance of the application. We have a Docker. We have a Docker build. This is for this is Docker file. This is Docker image. This is Docker image is returned to this part of book. It will return the image to the DevOps project repository. And what we have this is a comment for Jira. When we have a task for updating the application, it will send a comment to send Jira. This is the image that is displayed in the Jira when doing the task. This is a ID task. We copy it for the for example browser. This is a key. We paste it and we go to Enter and show the project. What we have this for representing error if there was an error. We have a Docker push which pushes the image to the node Docker. We have two versions. Each time we push, it will be updated. It will be another different version. But we have this just this is a comment we talked about. If it's successful, it will tell that it's successful. This is the comment. Jira commented successfully. This is for the cleanup or contents. For example, when we push to the repository, when we want to clean up the on the computer, our computer, it will be cleared. If we do it without Github, this a trigger that will do all the thing we explained before, but without a repository. It's a trigger. It will connect to the GitHub and it worked directly. It will send all the files or things to the GitHub. It's an extra functionality.